Hello all, welcome to this video on management where we'll talk about email etiquette. Mind your P's and Q's. All the professionals involved in receiving and sending of emails on daily or we can say per minute basis must be aware of this sentence. For most of us, it would be a petty issue to discuss on how an email should be written or must I say drafted. But by this time we finish this video, all of you would agree to the importance in providing information through email in a professional manner.
I think emails are weird, along with the etiquette that goes with it. I mean, it's not like texting or instant messaging, you know? Like,
Hey, babe, wanna go out tonight?
I have too much homework. Sad face.
Whatever, I never loved you anyway.
Well, I'm pregnant.
there is no limit to how informal you could be. But when people use email as a medium to contact me, I feel the need to have more discretion because that's how I see emails. Electronic mail. And you wouldn't put LOLs and emoticons in mail. LMAO, here's your check. I'm Canadian, so I spell it that way. For $1,200. Smiley face. Hashtag make it rain. On one hand, I feel the need to sound professional, especially if it's business related. But on the other, I don't want to sound boring and uninterested in the topic. So when you eliminate text lingo and emoticons, you're left with the default English language, or whatever you speak, and proper punctuation. But if you're like me, I like to express emotion into my words, especially if it's not in person or on the phone, because I hate when people misconstrue the tone of my messages. So for me, when I write an email, what ends up happening is something like this.
Hey Dom, just wondering if you're free this week to set up a conference meeting with everyone. Thanks.
You can do this. Hey! Whoops. Hello, Christine. No, that sounds like I'm welcoming her to my lair. Hello, Christine! Nope. Hey! No. Well, she used an exclamation mark. I guess I will too. Hey! Good, that's good. Yeah, I'm free! No, I just used an exclamation. I don't want to sound like I'm too loud. Yes, I am free. No, I sound like I just escaped prison with a vengeance. Yeah, I'm free. Just let me know what time. Just let me know what time? Just let me know what time! Hey, Christine. A day within this fortnight. Fits within my schedule. See you soon. Best wishes to you and your loved ones. Most sincerely, Domix. It's perfect.
Let's first discuss the importance of sending information via email. We can say that email improves efficiency and helps reducing the time involved in any work. We can create an email sitting at home. A small report can be prepared and sent via email, so it serves the purpose of comfort, too. We should all be thankful for technology for serving us with the email structure, for it eases our professional life in numerous ways.
Email is a vital part of business communication. Unfortunately, many employees don't know how to use email well, nor do they understand the risks of using it inappropriately. Before you hit the send button, ask yourself these questions. If the message is addressed to more than one person, does it really need to be? Reply all should be used very sparingly. Am I angry? If so, save the message as a draft and return to it at least an hour later. Have I reread what I wrote to be sure it's well written and punctuated correctly? Could I better accomplish the purpose of the message with a phone call or other method of communication? Am I covering more than one subject? If so, consider sending a separate message for each subject. Am I blind copying anyone? If so, how will the primary recipient feel if he or she finds out? Am I attaching a file that may be too large for the recipient to receive, or in a format that will be difficult for the recipient to open? Have I included a subject line that provides the recipient with a useful context for my message? We hope you'll follow these guidelines to make email a more useful and effective business tool. Thank you.
Now let's visit the next section and discuss some of the basic email etiquettes we all should be aware of. Mind your P's and Q's. This directly not refers to checking email's alphabetical anatomy to standardize the P's and Q's in it. This sentence is used in general to help people understand the importance of three magic words: please, thank you, and sorry. They are all the more important in email messages, which have to be extra polite and friendly. Avoid shouting. Shouting refers to the use of capital letters to stress on any particular sentence or word. A person making use of capital letters in an email conversation, it would be considered as shouting in work area too. Avoid symbols and acronyms. BTW or pointers like these are well used in today's online world for communication purpose, but are banned for email use in business communications. Use friendly situations and sign-offs. Although these are not strictly required in email communication as in business letters, a salutation such as Dear John and a sign-off such as Warm Regards helps to make the tone friendly and personal. Respond promptly. This is the basic necessity of any type of communication and should not be kept aside while doing communication through emails too. Avoid personal messages at work. Do not make use of office facility to send personal email messages since confidentiality of the message is not guaranteed. It may lead to embarrassment later. Avoid sending junk email messages. Do not send irrelevant messages or messages that are not work-related to people at work.
Key technical matters. Email. Ask yourself if you would CC yourself. BCC says more about you than the person you're BCCing. BC, one of the all-time great comic strips. Not only should you assume that every email you send will get forwarded to someone else, you should assume that every email you send will someday be read aloud in a court of law. Discretion. If your message is less than 7 words, put it in the subject line. An email signature should not involve the words of wisdom. Not Aristotle, not Gandhi, not Haley Williams of the chart-topping rock band Paramore. All caps? No. Small caps? No. Whatever you call this? Absolutely not. When in need of a font that's a little bit fun, a little bit earnest, look to Helvetica. Verdana? Please. No exclamation points. Unless someone's in grave danger. Related. Grave danger is best addressed via a medium other than email.
A professional's routine is wrapped in daily inflow and outflow of emails. The email etiquette helps in building a better professionalism and an excellent communicator, which eventually will lead to enhanced leadership quality.